think it's a bit of a challenge for us in our modern, especially Western culture, it's largely secular, is how to have a daily routine that hits on a body, mind, and spirit level, that doesn't last hours, because we're busy, we have children, we have lives, and we have jobs. So I thought I'd share mine. So it's 4 components to hit on all these levels. First, reading as a self-reflection, reading something that inspires you. The second piece is to open the body and strengthen the core. The next is we have to have some kind of fitness, which you can insert into your day with walks easily, but I have a couple little things that are part of the routine. And lastly is settling our mind. This is key for health, for healing, takes us into a more rest and digest, healing, a parasympathetic state. And so what can we do every day? It's just 10 to 15 minutes, maybe more, as your time can allow for. So this is my routine in the morning. First thing in the morning, to have a glass of warm water with lime during the weekday, lemon on the weekend, cleanses the channels and then the organs on the weekend. And start your day with that to help rehydrate after the evening. This is my little area, and I encourage you to create. It doesn't have to be fancy. Mine is just like some things from my father and my mother collected, these little pieces of driftwood from the Northwest. Most of my things are just from nature, but it's handy to have a candle. And the reason for the candle is that it helps to set apart. It helps to take us from the busyness of reality and day-to-day life to this special moment of stillness in the morning for a little bit of reflection. I personally like to use some sage. I no longer use Palo Santo, which is endangered. Sage can be grown easily. To cleanse the area, to cleanse myself, again, setting us into another realm in our practice, maybe wiping it over the books that you might use for your inspiration. And then having your warm water. Maybe giving thanks to the fire and the water for our life, which exists within. In Chinese medicine, the water of our Lord And, the kidneys, and the fire of our heart. And then I like to pick a reading. Today I just happened to pick up this book from Thich Nhat Hanh, A Pebble in Your Pocket, that I had gotten for my own children when they were young. And just opened it randomly to a page that was about planting the seeds of happiness, speaking about how we have the seeds of happiness and unhappiness in us. Things planted from our parents, our ancestors, our society, our friends. But what Thich Nhat Hanh says, when you practice breathing, practice smiling, and looking at the beautiful things around you, you are planting the seeds of beauty and happiness. And that's why we need to practice things like breathing and seeing ourselves in a flower, breathing out and feeling fresh. So that might be what I take into the day. So you can read poetry, whatever it is that's your inspiration, some little thing that you can read to plant a seed for the day and remind you of how to be a good human, because it's a chore. And then I'll go into the next piece of my morning, which is starting to open the body. First off, be comfortable. Non-restrictive clothing, no constraining bras or underwear if you can help it. Have you ever wondered why is it that martial artists and Qigong practitioners wear these like sort of very loose flowing clothes? It's so that it doesn't impede the flow of qi, and so that you can feel what's happening in your body. And when there's binding, like tight pants or anything else, you can't really feel into that. So be comfortable. All right, I always start the day with some planks and some bridges, so that's what we're going to do here. 5 more breaths. Okay, come down to your knees. Child's pose to stretch out your low back. Rest for 30 seconds and then 30 seconds more of another plank. Okay, ready, steady, here we go. For me, it's usually 20 breaths. It's 30 seconds. Okay, stretch out. And you're already down here, so do cat-cow. Just stretch out the torso, bring mobility to the back. When you come here, try to feel like you're elasticized, and it's not just tension up, tension down, but infinitely expanding and letting go, letting go, letting go. Let your neck go while you're here. Cow. I don't know which one's cat and cow, actually. I never have. So when you're up in the arch, I think this is the cat, then just gently come back to sitting on the backs of your feet. Take care of your own body, your own back, but get a nice stretch in the low back. All right. And child's pose. And then we do some bridges. So it's 15, 2 sets. And there's different varieties. I'm going to give you a link to the GLAD program that has this on it. You have to be safe for you. So level 1 is kind of just this way. You're going to come up into bridge by engaging your butt muscles and coming up and down for 15. 3. Engage your buttocks muscles. 5. 6. Really engage the butt muscles. We're trying to get the core going so we can support our body during the day. I think we're on 8. Remember to keep engaging the buttocks muscles, pulling you up by engaging those muscles. 11, we'll call it. 12. 13. 14. Now you can do a set that's harder if you're able by putting your knees on top of a Pilates ball, or I don't have one, you can do it on top of the couch. And again, 15. Engage the butt muscles as you're pulling you up by engaging the buttocks muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Engage the buttocks. 12, 13, 14. One more. 15. Okay, stretch it out. Hug your knees. Or do baby yoga mode, whatever they call this. All right. Set 1 for engaging the core every day. Another thing was we have to engage strength and get resilience in the buttocks, the quads, and the calf muscles. These are called the 3 little hearts in Chinese medicine because they help the heart pump blood through the body and lymph through the body. So we need that strength. And many of us are weak in these areas. So this is out of the GLAD program, GLA-D. It's a Good Life with Arthritis program out of Denmark, and you can look these things up online. So we're going to do this getting up and out of a chair. Now, you know, the Western physios don't put their hands here. The reason I put my hands here is because it's helping, is you're push your lengthening your middle finger here, which is the pericardium, but it's pulling up the center line of energy through the body to help you. And we want to have that engaged so that we're fully engaging this core when we're doing this work. So the up and out of a chair is 15 times times 2. But I want you to try the first few times when you're sitting in a chair, allow yourself to bend and your buttocks to reach towards the chair by lengthening the tailbone away from the head to feel a stretch in the low back as you lower yourself into the chair slowly. Now that's going to engage your core. Do that a few times to feel that lengthening. So you're creating a ski slope where your tailbone is sinking away from your head down into the chair. It's like pulling your body along, and allow that stretch to happen. And that's also doing some strengthening on your thighs. And we'll finish the other 13 by just standing. 4, 5, 6. Really reach your middle finger up to the sky. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is essential for also hip mobility, which is key for longevity. Okay, now wiggle around. Shake your legs a little bit. Let your back mobilize. We're going to do the last 15. 1, set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's also a little bit of fitness here in your cardio. 9, 10, keep going. 11, you're going to feel it in your thighs. You need all these more muscles to support your core, support your back. 13, 14, and last one, 15. Good, okay. That's the core strengthening piece of the day. Okay, let's open up the body a bit. Shake your legs out. We're going to shimmy into our hands. Really let your hips and your hands find a rhythm. Move around to the sides where your whole pelvis bowl is able to kind of shake loose. So much constriction we hold in here. Let that chi move. Front of the hip bones, around, side. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. To the back. Harder to shimmy here. We have a lot of stress back here at the low spine and the sacrum. Feel how good that feels. Just settle for a moment and feel that vibration of chi being loosened, and moving and mobilizing. And let's open the core a bit. So we're just going to allow the side body to stretch up to the ceiling, core fully stretch out of the pelvis. To the other side, come down but release your knees. You can hang in the middle for a few seconds if you like, and just wave from foot to open the back, taking care of your own back, your own needs. Don't push, just release. You can do this in a chair if you need to. Make a circle, reach up to the ceiling, over to the side wall, down to the middle, and switch sides. Open that sides, open the belly, open the other side, open the back. You don't have to do hundreds, just allow the body to open here. Yeah, easy enough, eh? Shimmies around the world. Now, just lightly let your shoulders. So I'm moving sort of around the core. Let my shoulders be easy, okay? We need to let go of the tension or neck and shoulders. I'm going to teach you one qigong that's pretty easy to do. You can put something on your palm. It's called teacup, so different names by different things. True Qigong, it's also connecting internally to Qi, but we're not worried about that. We're using this to open the shoulders. So you might have something on your hand to feel how you do this. And what we want to do is to allow that mobility to happen in the whole shoulder socket. So go only as far as you're able right now. Palms up. You turn the palms in. So this is also stretching all those heart meridians in the arms. And you're coming back. Release the shoulders as you come back. And you're letting your arms come around. So you have to let the scapula come down and the shoulders mobilize. Everything has to move here. A shift has to happen in order for you to come up, release the shoulders, down again, as far back as you're able to go. So feel like you're letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Release the shoulders, release the shoulders. Go slowly so you can release. Release the shoulder and come up. Feel the torso stretch. Feel the shoulders stretch. Try to bring the scapula down as you're bringing your arms down. Feel the stretch. Release, release, release the shoulders. And again, in. You can bend into this a little bit, like you're going down a ski slope. Shoulders out to the side, rise up. Release the shoulder blades down and feel the stretch here. Release up. Release back. Release is the key word. Okay? Shake, shake, shake it out. Let's go the other direction. Forward, slowly. Release your shoulders down. Release them down. Back. Release. Let go, and open the chest. Allow the whole torso to open, the heart to open, the ribs to open. Circle your hands above, and then forward, and then back again to start over. Release. Go slowly so you can find the release. So I come here, a big shift is happening, and I have to let go. Release the shoulders in order to come forward. All right. We're spending more time here because you may not know this routine. Release. And then shimmy, shimmy. Release, release, release. This is our keyword for everything and in life. Release, let go. Don't force. Let it expand. That's what we want to do. So after that, now we took 5 minutes there because I'm instructing you. I might take like a couple minutes to open this up, okay? Doesn't take that long, but with instruction it'll be longer. We're done with the body bit. Now we're going to come into a seated practice. Okay, having done that work, come to sitting, easy sitting, just in a chair. You don't have to be cross-legged, or if you do, make it an easy one. Come onto your sits bones, shoulders up and down, to feel them let go, up and down. Wiggle your head, wiggle in the low spine. Allow space between the lumbar and the sacrum. Expand, let go. Space between the vertebrae. Elongate it. Notice, where it might feel a little congested. Now just allow it to let go. Breathe into it. Wiggle if you need to. Wiggle a little bit. Any seated practice you do, you need to allow the body to open and elongate in order to come to sitting. Now just allow your body to breathe in and out gently through the nose. Elongated. These are the conditions for seated practice. Allow the shoulders to drop. The spine is still elongated. Now we're going to do a healing breath, especially good for women, but men can do it too. H-O-N-G, hong, with the emphasis on the ng. This area, the larynx, is a mirror to the uterus and to the vaginal area, almost similar kinds of musculature. So when we vibrate this, we're nurturing and regulating the uterine area as well. Very important for women. So we'll start with this regulating breath. You can try doing this breath to some kind of music that sounds good to hum to, maybe some kind of a om. Well, you can find some sounds. You have to find your level. Inhale and do the sound of hum. Emphasis on that vibrating. Bring your mind down to the uterus. Or lower dantian if you're a man. Hong. And bring your hands just in this body.And mudra, we call it. Palm on palm, thumb to thumb. Mind comes to behind that little opening in the hands. Hong. Busy morning, maybe you stop there. Rise your hands up to the forehead. First comes down along the ears and give your ears a little bit of a rub. Release your jaw, rub behind your ears. And then stroke down behind your shoulders, reach up and pull. Wiggle. Let your hands come down like a whisper, only just barely or not even touching the center line to the heart area. And pause. Bring your mind behind your fingers. Breathe here. Mind inside, behind where the level of the fingers. Stay a few breaths. Stay till you feel something shift in you. And then continue. Following your fingers down, mind behind, inside, the level of the fingers. And then here, just below the belly button, we're going to do some warming circles, warming the area of the uterus and the ovaries. Women, you need to stay warm in this area. Take care with being cold, with sitting on cold, with cold plunges, cold food. Many, many women's gynecological issues are often aligned with cold in the uterus. So make sure you keep warm. And then come back down into this body.And, palm on palm, doesn't matter which one, thumbs together. So mudra just to draw your mind in behind that space. Let your spine elongate again. These are the conditions. Your shoulders to relax. Wiggled out of the pelvis. Breathing through your nose and your mind inside, behind your hands. Busy day, maybe you conclude here. Got a few more moments? Rise your hands up, down, bring behind your shoulders, wiggle your neck, wiggle your shoulders, release that tension. Do this at work or when you're stressed. Fingers down all the way. Keep going, keep going. Follow your fingertips down, inside, deep in. Warming circles. As long as you like. Warm up. body.And. Mind inside, behind your hands here. Sit as long as you like. To conclude, if you want, you can rub your hands, rub your kidneys. Feels very nice to do at any time. Okay? Now, we took 7 minutes in that routine because I'm instructing you, but you can take less.